Hello, I am Frost, and I'm back with Kari. I believe it's pronounced properly. Kari. I looked it up, frankly. I didn't know if I was pronouncing it right. But this should be part 4, where I left off before. Okie dokie. So, what was I doing? Go under. So this is Oldner's place. And I stopped from searching the whole village. So let's first look at all the village and talk to everyone. That one lady there is obviously the innkeeper. So no real need to talk to her per se. Scott, I think that might be pronounced cute. If I remember from the Swedish, I'm trying to self-teach myself Swedish. I think that's Q sound, that SK. So Kyun? Like it's like a QU sound. So quit. Quinn? Maybe Quan? I don't know. I could be wrong. Hello there, visitor. Care to help put out a master's swarm? Help out a master craftsman swarmed with work? Can't read today, it seems. I've got this bit of armor finished. A commission for Uda. If you're headed towards the Balkans, could you bring it to her? Why when I have my manners slipped? Beg your pardon, once my mind is set on completing things, I often lose track of what's proper. Yeah, that is me in a nutshell. My name is Scan. I am the forge master here in Kiftoff. Udo is one of the Vakans, the people who follow Freya, and they are part of her domain. They are currently in the ancient battlefield. She asked me to fix a piece of her armor, and it's all done. I just don't have the time to deliver it to her, as I have other commissions waiting on me. If you could be so kind to deliver it for me, then Uda can be happy, and I can keep working, and I will be able to forge other divine objects. Excuse me. Yes, I can. Wonderful, I'm glad to hear it. You're real doing me a favor. Here, take this. Take the Vulcan armor and bring it to Adam. Okay, I think I'm full though. Plank. I had to pick that up special, so I have a feeling that it's gonna be used for something. It's a sword and a stone. Can I pick it up? I saw something. Okay, let's talk to her. I'll pick up the sword and the stone. Okay, first. Hello there. Sorry, I can't tell if we have met before or not. Your outline doesn't seem familiar to me, so I don't think we have. I'm guessing he's most alive. I'm not pulling your tongue. I just have a hard time seeing, that's all. Walked into one of those light beams just west of here. I hope you haven't seen them yet. Everywhere I go, all I see is blue blots right in front of me, like I've been staring at the sun itself. Light beams. They're awful bright, aren't they? I mean, I would know. I looked into one of them. Truth is, I tried to mine one of those crystals you see. If I could forge with them, Well, little did I know, as soon as daylight fell, I got blasted in the face with light. And don't bother mining those crystals. They are as hard as they can get. My pick broke as soon as I made contact. It's the work of the gods, nothing we can do about it. Perhaps Ulir himself will know a way to get rid of those cursed crystals, or at the very least destroy them. But Alkrid said it's our own problem to solve. So, the one that's gonna be the pain to talk to is the first one you have to deal with from the look of it. Stark white hair, and yet stained, strained, stained by the ashes of and dust of the forge. You weren't from around here, are you? Oh, don't mind my prying. I would just like to know whether you paid a visit to Norton in the south anytime soon. I love their forests too. Why do you ask? I have nothing. Have you not had one of the stews yet? They are so sweet. Oh, and the mushrooms. The texture is unbelievable. It warms you up every time. I get a taste for it. I'll trade for it. I have an extra path to whoever brings me 2 foresters. Ah, I can help with that. So I get an extra inventory if I get her stews. This is that one person, Arkid. I haven't seen your face before. I've been around Altner's domain a lot. Are you new or just passing through? Visiting from the... Are you now? I don't know why Lord would send a lackey up here, but it's not against the rules if you are a survivor like us, I guess. What do you want from me? Argon folk. Argon folk are chosen by Ernia for their proven survivability in life. Many of them fought a brave battle against the cold of winter Olnir created. And Olnir's knowledge is a brave fight. And so he blessed them with a chance to continue the struggle. We work the forges and beat off the cold with heat, and Olnir sends us frost and snow to battle. So you must understand, I am baffled that you are even standing here. You don't seem like the type who would survive in his domain. Anything you need. Olnir is the true god of survival. He is second to Odin only, who is busy always making Olnir basically the strongest of all the gods. I visited him every now and then. The only one of the Olkin folk, Isrin folk, strong enough to make it through the hidden path by sheer will. That is the only way to get to the Valley of the Yews west of here. Don't bother trying to make it yourself, you won't survive the steep cliffs a minute. Need something else. Guessing you have to follow him when it gets nighttime or something. So for the stew, I'm gonna need... Oh no, she's here. Is she make stew here? The old lady's here. Can she make stew? No, it's just guessing that turns them into an ice sculpture. So I have to go visit her down in the other city to get the stew. Oh, nothing down here, so am I stuck down here? Hope I'm not. Yep. save just because I talked to everyone and got quests, so I don't have to do that again if it crashes or something. Since I don't know what I'm doing with the whole recording thing, I've already crashed a separate game. Oh, there's no menu in this one. When I was playing Hob, I crashed it, and then I ended up. Oh, do I already have stew? Oh, that works. I guess I crafted it last time and completely forgot. But I was playing Hob and I was trying to record that, and I did, and then I didn't realize how much drive space it would take up, and I also crashed a couple times, so it was kind of, I'm just gonna restart that. That smell, I can already tell you've been successful. Oh, I just can't wait for the taste of those sweet berries and mushrooms again. Here, take the extra pouch. Thank you very much for getting it for me. I can't wait for it to fill me with the warmth again. Thank you. That one guy reminds me of the symptoms of arc flash. When you look into an arc welder's flame. Let's talk to her real quick. Briada. I'm pronouncing it all wrong. Brina. 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 I don't know. Greetings, visitor. Welcome to the mead hall. Find the finest drinks that will warm you from within, and bedding that will warm you from without. I mean, outside it. I almost got it right this time. See, Dad? I will get good at this job. Anyways, yes, welcome. What can I do for you today? Do you need a rest, or do you require a drink if you are old enough to drink? So, let's talk. What would you like to know? Meat hall. I took over the meat hall from my father, but he didn't really believe I could be a hostess. He's not here anymore though, so it's up to me now. Do you think I'm doing a good job? I'm trying to do my best so that when my father returns, he will see I am more than capable to run the meat hall all by myself. I should probably spend more time inside. Would you like to know? I hope it answers. Preface. Yes, our home of the Iska folk. It's high in the mountains, and we do a lot of forges. We do a lot with forges to keep warm. We used to be bigger, and we had more patrons in those days, but some of our homes were destroyed, and it became easy to survive, I think. What would you like to know? Oops, I accidentally double-clicked that. Let's rest. Okie dokie. So I have. Is he still at the night thing? This was it day or night? It was day last time I looked at that guy. Well, let's go to the battlefield first. What's this bag for? Since I have 2 quests for in the battlefield, I'll go find the battlefield. This is always useful, so I'll take some of that too. I know I'll need some stuff for some of the bridges, but I don't remember exactly what I need for them. I think I needed torches, and torches require it was flint and pine cones, I think. Now to think about it. Did I unlock this over here? Oh, that was stupid. At least I saved close by. Oh, that was stupid. That's it. There's another plank. Don't know how to get it yet. There you go. Oh, that's right. Oh, when you die, you lose everything. That's a pain. Let's get this here. At least I have a plank again in case I need it. Let's go back to heal real quick so I don't just die. Let's look at my... I don't know what this is for. But the Wanderer's blessing that you get at the beginning of the game, I'm pretty sure that's Odin's blessing. It's one of the... Odin is has a lot of different names. And unlike other mythologies like Greek mythology, he was more of a trickster god than anything else. Like, you think Loki was the... Loki was more of a trickster, yes, but Odin was a trickster god himself, and he also, from that, gained a lot of different names. Like one of them was like, what's it? Raven Father, or Father of Ravens, or I think it was Father of Ravens or Raven Father or something, for the fact that he has Munin and Hugin. He got the name Raven Father, if I'm saying that right. It's Raven something. And then for the fact he has the tendency of just wandering everywhere, he got the name Wanderer, which in the old language of Norse mythology, it was Golfindir or something. I can't pronounce it, frankly. But it begins with a G. I'm curious what it's in Swedish, because I've been trying to teach myself Swedish. Not exactly easy to do, but like, self-taught is when you're like only basic self-taught and everything, it makes it a little bit harder to get to learn things in a way. Like, having a mentor or a teacher would make things a lot easier in that regard. So I kind of wish I knew like someone Swedish that I could talk to and basically mentor me on the whole how to speak and read Swedish. But now I've just been using an app and some YouTube videos to try to teach myself. which it works. It's not the best option, but it works. But yeah, you know, just kind of have to deal with it, I guess. Now, speaking of which, for these guys, well, not really speaking of which, but if I come to think of it, if Ulnir is winter, then Freyr's probably gonna be like spring or something. Either spring or fall. I would assume spring. Oh, shoot, I'm killing myself here. I would assume she would be spring. And then what was the other one? Obviously, the one guy is. Oh no, there's only 3. So you have winter and summer, but I don't know if you have spring and. Where's the battlefield though? That's a teleportation thing. So you're gonna definitely have to do Ulmir first in order to progress. So you have to do winter first, and then I'm guessing most of it's locked behind what's his name? Those most of it's locked behind those laser beam wall things. And since the one guy hinted at him knowing how to deal with them, you're gonna have to learn how to deal with them from him. So I wonder. It did help to one of his people, so. The hidden path, by sheer will, that's the only way to get to. So hidden path, don't bother trying it yourself, you'll fall in clips in a minute. Need anything else? Leave. So it's along the cliffs, and it's a hidden path. So maybe it's. Let's try. Like they had that one here. That one house was over here. Oh. Well. Along the cliffs. The hidden path along the cliffs. By 3 planks. Some sticks. Huh. Maybe it's that back there. If I go. You definitely need. You can't go that way because you need him to do the laser beam thing. That is probably on the way back. Like after getting to him, that's probably a shortcut to get back to here. Since you probably can't, after you jumped in, you probably can't get back up. So maybe I've been overlooking. Oh, let me up. Okay. Now. Oh, that one thing I went to first up there, going that where you got all the iron from. That might be where, because that's up against the cliffs. Not exactly hidden, but let's see about crafting some stuff. Hope pine cones here. Make sure I'm full health before doing this. Thinking about it. Hidden path, a secret path. This was locked. Now. Hmm. Stand. Carry. Carry. Do not forget your goal, and do not forget kindness improves everyone's lives, not just your own. Would you like to chat a little bit? Yes, I don't know where I'm going. Where to go? Gods. Visit him now. No. strong enough to make it. The hidden path will by sheer will. That the only way to get to the valley views west from here. North, south, east, west. Okay, so it's west. Oh, that's hmm. So that would be right where I went before, but I can't. So where was that before, right? That was west. This is north, down is south, and east, and that west. This is his domain, so sheer cliffs, a hidden path on the sheer cliffs. That's what that was, right? Down there is his death. Maybe. Oh, that's right. The light doesn't shine when it's night, right? Can't use it, so. So does that mean the gate's not power? No, the gate is blocked by that. Maybe it's like here. Yeah, there you go. Oop, camera angles. Gotta make this a bit of a challenge. I think I had the 3 planks. Ugh, the camera angle made that more of a challenge than anything. So with that, I can go back here and light the fire. So I don't have to play with that again. Should have known too. Is that like it shows you right here? He's at the top of the mountain and it shows you right here. Oh, feeling stupid now. Here we are, far uphill, new shiny rocks. Come get your fill. Rune crafting. So. Okay, so that's upgraded. That's upgraded. That's a teleportation thing. I need bone. Where do you get bone? That's the problem. So that would be useful. So, let's heal up again, just to be safe, before going into that. So I'm guessing you're going to have to go into the mist at some point, judging by that one stone. Ah. Pretty cool looking. Trespasser, I do not remember choosing you to live among the people of my domain. Who are you and what brings you to me? Light crystals. You mean you're searching You mean scor- you mean the scorching light of Alfheim? You may thank me for how weak they are now. If it were not for my power, you would have burned in the scorching light when we with the rest of my domain. He's hurt. It is the light of Frey, son of Norn. He tries to keep me locked away by Odin's command. It is far too weak to do any real harm to me, but souls like you would hurt quite badly from it, as you may have noticed. Can you help? If you seek help, what makes you think I will be the one to deliver it? It I have far more relative matters to tackle than a mortal's inability to avoid sunlight. But does make me wonder, why did you come to me and not the deity of the domain you belong to? How do you move past your domain? I may offer you a test if you still so desperate for my aid. Okay, very well. Nida's first work, called Freya's Hair, I believe that's a dwarf. That's a dwarf. Um, called Freya's Hair, needed to be delivered to Nord. No, it isn't. No, Nidia is a nature. Called Freya's Hair, needed to be delivered to Nord, Frey's father. To uphold old promises I made, I would see it to this, but I will not bring it. But I will not bring it myself. Frey's grows sporadically in my domain, but if you gather 5 and deliver them to Nord, prove to me that you can survive in my domain, I may heed your plea again and consider it. Alright. Maybe it's something more. It's a flower. I let it grow in my domain because of a bond I have with the wife of my friend Boulder. I respect his wife Nidia for staying down for staying down there willingly at the side of her husband. See, he's talking about Helheim. Boulder was killed by Loki, by his twin brother. Cause his twin brother is blind, and Loki got him to throw a dart made out of holly, which was the only thing that could poison and kill Boulder, and Boulder died from it. Freya was his mother, and she went around getting everything to promise to not harm her son, because there was a dead seer that Odin pulled out of the ground to ask for advice, told him that Boulder was going to be killed. So as the mother worried about her son being killed, she went to everything in the known world besides the Holly to ask it to not be able to kill her son. But Loki learned about the Holly, got a piece, tricked Boulder's twin brother, I can't remember his name, I believe it's Holdir. He's blind too, into throwing it at him, and it killed him, sending him to Helheim, and his wife went down there to be by his side. But now to continue with what he was saying. It shows true strength to cast aside all luxuries of life and remain in the domain of hell where nothing grows, as goddess of blossoms, and for that I accept her request to bloom Freya's hair in my domain, in the image of Freya's beauty herself. It is the proudest of Nida's work. Enough of that, however. Do you have more business with me, or have you come to give up? What about that dote god? It should not surprise you that we don't see eye to eye. We both once fought Odin and his flock, but where he decided to be a prisoner, I defied slavery and servitude. It is no wonder his wife left him for me. Skald does not stand for weaklings, neither the nor either, and Nord concerns himself over even mortal life. So yeah, Skald, I thought that was your father, but maybe I could be wrong. And I don't know, could be wrong. Skald was Nord's wife though, I remember that properly. So this must be a different one that I haven't heard from before. I haven't heard about before. What business do you have with him anyways? Just make sure you deliver Freya's hair to him and leave him to his daydreams. Enough of that, however. Do you have more business with me, or have you come to give up? Thank you for joining me. This is Frost. This is recorded after the fact to try to fix everything up. Have a nice day.